everybody, and welcome back. We're not going to talk about my last video. That was a whole almost 3 a.m. mess. So yeah, I am here for this mini hybrid war. Yeah, so I'm going to just cover this now. I made 2 hybrids for this, Jared, and if you're watching, you can just pick whichever you like more, honestly. I can't choose which one to send because one of them is more useful for the hybrid war, and one of them I just really like how I made it. You'll see what I mean when I start talking about the hybrids themselves. So Jared, whichever one you like more, you can pick. And yeah, so let's get right into the first hybrid. Really quickly before we do start into the genome. The reason why I'm not doing the Alanax voice for this video is because, for one, that first line was recorded before I made the whole talking about how Alanax could be like the base personality for that whole shtick. And also because I've changed my mind a little bit on how I want to do Alanax. So I want to keep him as like a base personality, but I don't want him to just be in every video and I want to have to express in every video that I don't use him as my voice, and have to like explicitly say, oh, I'm not doing Alanax this video. So how to tell if I'm going to be doing Alanax in a video is that there will be a red mark at the top of the screen every time I'm going to use Alanax during like the first 15 seconds after the intro. So that's how you know that I will be using Alanax from this point forward, because I don't like being rude. I've said that, and Alanax is rude. So yeah, a little rant off script for a second just to talk about that. Let's get into the hybrids right now. First things first is Bearded Dragon for the base. Next is Komodo Dragon for serrated teeth, venom, and the size. Next is Whiptail Lizard for tail length and tail color. Next is the Yak-Hair Caiman, I think that's how you say it, for the ability to hold its breath underwater long term, the piston system internally to allow it to float, and the overall tail thickness. Argentine Tegu for overall intelligence. Armadillo Lizard for the spikes on the tail, and the Frilled Lizard for the frill. And here is Thrash. Now I did originally already reveal him on my community tab. He was originally meant for this, but then I realized I accidentally, whatever, copied the whole lizard thing from Metrio, so that's why I made the second hybrid, and also because the strategy of the second hybrid came to me after I had already made Thrash and Lash and the other two, so yeah. So if you decided to choose Thrash, yeah, I'm kind of just thrusting this whole decision upon you. I'm sorry about that, but if you do choose Thrash, it's just gonna be Thrash. His stats should be up right about now, or they should have been up actually probably longer than that at this point. So yeah. And this next hybrid that I'm going to talk about is a lot more unique. It's not an accidental copy of Metrio. I'm sorry about that. So let's get into that said hybrid right now. First in the genome is Heron for the base. Then we'll use Secretary Bird for like the just natural instinct to kick. Pelican for the throat pouch. The America Bird for the claws. Turkey Vulture for general bacteria resistance. And last but not least, Crow for intelligence. And here is Rip, who is the other submission for this thing. JRN, if you want my complete opinion, if you don't want to choose, or if you can't choose, I would say send this guy in, because I like I said, I accidentally copied Metrio with the whole lizard thing, so yeah. His scientific name is Magnus Stabolum avis, which literally translates to big stabby bird. I'm not even joking. So yeah, and this guy can have a teammate, technically. Since birds are extremely light because they need to get off the ground, this guy is also extremely light, which means there can be two birds, but that does lose durability because of the hollow bones, all that, you know. So yeah, thank you for watching my thing. I'm really, really tired right now. Sorry about that. I keep spacing out. So yeah, Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.